Peace! Need something?
Huh?
What do you need? Yes? Yes? Need something?
Hmm? Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn, a name I'm sure you know well.
Good morning.
What's so good about it, huh?
Oh, well, good day.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
My Eorland is the finest blacksmith
Nope,
in Skyrim,
sorry.
and that's
Nothing.
not just a wife's boasting.
What's so good about it, huh?
Oh, well, good day.
something!
Fall to me,
I'll
dragon!
kill you.
Oh,
Should be
well.
good.
Must have run off. By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
By the gods, I don't even know what to say. What do you need? It's really dead then? Let me watch the sky. Those rebels better not try coming to Hafengar.
Staying safe, I hope. Another quiet. In all my years, I've never seen such a thing. I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thu'um be taught, like any skill? Trouble?
It may be dead now, but where did it come from? What do you need? In all my years, I've never seen such a thing. What do you need?
What do you need?
What is it? Those rebels better not try coming to Hafengar.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. Another quiet day, I hope. I used to be an adventurer. What is it? Another quiet day. Disrespect the law. Those rebels better not try coming to Hafengar. What is it? Dragon? Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time. Everything all right? Watch the skies, traveler. Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet. What is it? Another quiet day, I hope.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we. No lollygagging. My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. What do you need? Heard there were wolves on the road up north. What is it? What is it? What is it?
What do you need?
Huh?
Need something? Yes? Need something? What do you need? Need something? Good morning. Yes? What do you need? Need something? Good morning.
Seen some mean-spirited folk pass through lately. Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. How long will it be sung? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and drew me down. The ice entombs the heart, the bane of Cagranac and Degolthur. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening. I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession. Here. Well, here as in this plain, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazak. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. 2 things I have for you, 2 shapes, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us a hunk of metal, to the Dwemer a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazak and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more. You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins. Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. But it was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll. Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Yes?
And what might you need,
Yes?
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? I'm glad to know that, because I need your help. You see, I've lost something precious. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it? I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arche be upon you. I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living. Oh, thank RK! Please, take this gold for your troubles. The blessing of RK be upon you. You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
A Taff keeps making eyes at me.
You should tell him to mind his own business.
Aya, you're so mean. I don't think he means anything by it.
Have it your way, then.
How are your students coming along?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just interrupt the rest of my work.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Giraud, but students are an unfortunate necessity of a college. Do try to persevere.
Yes, Headmaster.
What are you going to do after you graduate? I'm thinking of joining the Legion. I hear they're looking for scouts. Just think, me, a war bard.
Lady Atia has already arranged for me to perform in the court of the Jarl of Falkreath.
You'd better hope the war's over. By then, the Stormcloaks would eat you alive.
Music tames the most savage beasts. Even Nords.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. Not much, but as a bard I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torrig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Spare a coin for a fellow Nord who's down on his luck.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare? If it's food you need, ask. That instead.
Hello?
Never you mind. I'll find a more charitable soul.
That's what I thought.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar?
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
For your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorland Grey Mane himself.
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few septims.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
I ain't asking for much, just a few septims. A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by
Yes?
the great Aorland Grey Mane himself.
Out with it.
Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea. Is inconceivable to our elven overlords. Sharing the heavens with us? With man? Ha!
You're not supposed to be in here.
Bits and baubles for sale.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar?
Blacksmith in Skyrim.
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few septims.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorland Grey Mane himself.
Yes?
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Oh, such colors!
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Yes?
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Speak quickly.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Need something?
What a display of color.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
It's a shame, isn't it?
And what might you need, hmm? And what might you need, hmm?
Just 1 gold, please? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. Until next time, you're the best. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Until next time.
Hmm?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Brilliant. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Hi there.
What is it? Everything all right? I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent. Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock. Best offense is a good defense, am I right? Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Looking to do some hunting, eh? Avoid Brittleshin Pass. It's south. Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge. Lightly armored means light on your feet. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawl. If we kill the dragon once, we can... What do you need? Rorikstead's a nice enough little ham. You couldn't possibly be the dragon. Staying safe? I worry about the other settlement. No, lollygagging. Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready. Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze Home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested. They say Ulfric Stormcloak. What is it? If you need potions, cause trouble in Whiterun. What is it? Trouble? What is it? Disrespect the law. If you're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrud's tomb. Got to keep my eyes open. Stormcloaks, Imperials, Dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come. Watch the skies, traveler. My cousin's out fighting. Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. I used to be an adventurer like you. What is it?
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Is that magic? Careful, please. Need anything? Else, just let me know. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord. I should have guessed as much. Your kind sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they should. You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deed for the day? My friend Maven and I... Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world. Know the place of others, too. Yes? Yes? Well, hello. Need something? Well, hello.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero
What is it?
named Ragnar the Red.
What is it?
Riding to White
Dragons?
Old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet. If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. Sure. What can I do for you? Sure. My voice could use a rest.
I'm waiting.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them, over and over, that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, bare-handed. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists, no weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come. Never should have come here.
Get this killer right.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
Keep those hands up!
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
Yes? Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
What a display of color.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alakir know where I am? What did they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me. Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down. You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alakir are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and about the same as Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing. Yeah, it's got to be. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell, and Denord knows a liar when she sees one. Farewell.
What a display of color. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Take a look. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Need something? Yes. Need something? Oh, did you need something? Need something? What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
Need something? Need something?
What can I get you? Hungry, tired, or just plain thirsty? Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Yes? Need something?
Bits.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Do come back. Be careful!
Hmm? Colorful.
Huh?
Are those two at it again?
Yeah!
Strike when the shoulder turns. He's giving you openings.
Hey, watch it! Ah! Filthy noir!
Hit him!
Yeah!
What are you waiting for?
Azura curse you! Yeah! Ah! That's it? That's all you've got? Yeah! Yeah! It's nothing. You dare fight a Dunmer?
Going to enjoy killing you.
That the best you can do? Oh! Yeah! Oh! Nerva, guide me.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Gods damn you! Do your worst.
I've had enough of you. Going to enjoy killing you.
Gods, no! Oh! Yeah!
You're pathetic.
Yeah! Oh!
Get him. Kill him.
I'll see you burn. Yeah!
You think you stand a chance?
Need something? Are you looking to join? I wouldn't get your hopes up. The short answer is, we fight. The long answer is, forget it. You're not worth my time. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. You don't just waddle in here and get to speak to the boss. Who do you think you are? If you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you. Kodlak is the harbinger. He's the closest thing you'll find to a leader around here. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Here to be a companion? Well, they just let me in, so there's probably no more room.
Need something? Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. Soon enough, it'll be me. In the meanwhile, the Circle handles our daily routine, and Kodlak advises them as harbinger. Mm-hmm. Yes. To what do I owe the honor?
I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I've forgotten. We're the best damn fighters in Skyrim. At least, some of us are. A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, and so I fight. In charge of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up, Codlack's the one to be talking to. Until next time.
Got a lot of steel to shape. The Skyforge? Aye, my clan fathers have worked it since the first Grey Manes came to Whiterun. Skyforge steel is all the companions will use, for good reason. You blind, boy? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. By Izmir's beard, I ain't one for humor. You know who the companions are, so quit your asking. Why? Who says I have to be? Skyforge steel is my art and honor. The companions need the best, so they come to me. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I've forgotten.
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you. Ask any fool around here and get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. Was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks! So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Codlack. Who knows, maybe he's in a generous mood. Mm-hmm.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be
taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
I ask only for a little charity.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. We're one of the same kind, you and I.
Divine smile
I'm glad
on
to have
those
met you.
who show mercy and charity.
What do you want?
Need something?
Did you use my good hammer?
No.
Blast girl, I told you to leave my tools alone. You have yours, and I have mine.
I didn't touch it.
Hammers don't have legs.
Did you look behind the forge? I think I saw it there.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I think... sorry about that.
I'm waiting.
Yes?
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest, then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better, but if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breaths. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Galmar thinks we should double our men in the Reach.
A reasonable strategy.
And you, Yorleaf?
Well, sir, the hold at Falkreath is fairly vulnerable and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point, old friend.
To be sure, my lord, I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the hole in the parts, and for that I'm grateful.
As you wish, sir. The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. Terrible shame what happened to those women.
Yeah. Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place, then. Speak with Galmar. Seems we're all branded villains these days.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Yes? Need something?
Yes?
Yes?
I'm waiting. It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that. The Imperials think we need their laws. Pfft.
What do you need? I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thu'um be taught? Like any skill. We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time. What do you need? If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we. My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart. Across the river to the northeast lies Ingle Barrow. Steer clear of that foul place, lest the walking dead claim you as their own. The Imperials think we need their laws. Pfft. Staying safe, I hope. You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sodri's used wares. Talk to the elf. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. The Dunmer gets their drinks at the new Nissa's Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern is beyond me. Trouble? What do you need? What is it? If it's bed or board you're after, Candlehurst Hall's got both. Best offense is a good defense, am I right? What is it? Dragons? What is it? Maybe you've seen masts sticking out of the water to the northeast. That would be the wreck of the Winter War. Fine vessel back in its day. What is it? My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen. There's no fairness in all that. No lollygagging.
Got to
You
keep
hear the
my
news?
eyes open.
There's a dragon
Damn
roosting up
dragons
on
could
Mount
swoop down
Anthor,
at any
to the
time.
northwest. Everything's all right? Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet. The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance. My cousin's out fighting dragons and... What is it? I used to be an adventurer. What is it? Stay away from the Oratino residence. The place is cursed. What is it? What is it? Watch the skies, traveler. What is it? I mostly deal with petty... What is it? The Imperials think... What do you need? I'd be a lot warmer. What is it? What is it? What is it? Trouble? What is it?
The Eye of Talos was a fine ship once. Now it lies wrecked off an island just north of here. What do you need? What is it? Dragons? What is it? What is it? What is it? I've no problem with orcs, but that stronghold they've got in the southeast, Nasulbur, it's an affront to my people. What is it? What is it? What do you need? What is it? What is it? What is it? My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen. There's no fairness in all that. What is it? Got to keep my eyes open. What is it? Everything all right? Disrespect the law. What is it? What do you... What is it? What is it?
Yes?
I do the cooking and cleaning round the palace. Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here. Keeping the palace clean and the lords fed ain't easy work. Need something? Yes? Yes? Yeah. Need something? You want... Yes? Need something? You want something from me? Yes? Yes?
The Stormcloak. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Need
Travel
something?
safely.
It's
Need
something?
out there.
Not a peep. Those prissy Bretons can't be made to lift a finger to help their neighbors.
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised. They've never had many problems with the Empire.
Those milk drinkers might as well be elves. Think they're better than us.
Regardless, it appears Skyrim must stand alone. Again. Yes, make it quick. I'm a busy man.
Talos guide you. At first they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named for Ulfric Stormcloak, the only true High King of Skyrim. We are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim, and Ulfric. He is the truest of us all. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false jarls and the cowards who hide behind them. The sound of our fury is a storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship, a cloak of true brotherhood for all who would wear it. Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity, the birthplace of honor, and those snow-backed Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor. Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Torygg do? He and the Owls that supported him, they took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets. The whole damn lot of them. And we'll cleave through the Legion to get to them. Ulfric's not running a social club. You don't join anything. Either you're a true son of Skyrim, or you're not. If you are, then you talk to the man himself. If you're not, well, friend, you'd best walk away before this gets ugly. I'll take my leave then. Oh. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Is that magic? Careful, please. What is it? No lolly. What is it? Got to keep my eyes open. My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen. There is no fairness in all that. The Imperials think us all. What do you need? They say Ulfric Storm. You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest. Everything all right? The Imperials think we... Trouble? I used to be an adventurer. Staying safe? What is it? What is it? I'd be a lot warmer and a lot... What is it? What is it? Watch the sky. What is... My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drug... What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Need something? Need something?
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Aye.
Yes?
Need something?
Need something? If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
Yes?
Every night, I walk around a grey quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
Huh?
Need something?
This better be good.
Hello.
Oh, hi. I'm glad I ran into you. I was wondering if you...
Hello, ladies. Is there anything a big, strong man can do for you this fine day?
I don't know. If you see any big, strong men around, let us know, will you?
Harpies. Every one of them.
Oh, come now. Don't go away mad.
I'm a writer by trade, not that the people of Skyrim do much reading. I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess. You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat. Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durocht lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's wizard like some do. Enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Yes?
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true, but Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need. I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city.
Do you know my father? He's really important. He even talks to the Jarl sometimes. His name is Torsten Krulsey. He's really rich, 'cause he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, 'cause that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever. Bye. All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too, or father would run them off.
This is the Hall of the Dead. Someday you'll end up here. My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't rot as quickly. Sometimes the burial has to wait for the ground to thaw, though. Make it quick. Yes. Let's hear it. Yes. Let's hear it. Need something? Yes. Come, I haven't got all day. Come, let's hear it.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Sarah?
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Stop by again.
Colorful.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices. Of course working for Bolfrida isn't my first choice, but what else can a Dunmer do out here? My sister and I both work for the Nords. Our brother is ashamed of us, but at least we can afford to eat. And what might you need? Yes? Yes, sirrah? And what might you need? And what might you need? Yes? Yes? Yes?
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Yes, sirrah. Apparently some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. The College of Winterhold is the only place in Skyrim open-minded enough to teach magic. Although Ulfric's court wizard has been known to take on apprentices once in a while. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong. Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own. Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality. It was a pleasure.
Yes, Sarah? There's something you need?
Yes, Sarah.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
Is that magic? Careful, please. Got to keep my eyes open. What do you need? No, I'd be a lot staying disrespected. Lightly off. The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nissy's Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern is beyond me. What is it? I used to be an adventurer. I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thum be taught like any skill? My cousin's outfight got to thinking. Trouble? My heart goes out to What do you need? If those Whiterun go, you should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf. Best offense is the Imperials think us all The Imperials think... Let me guess. You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up
Be on
on Mount
the
Anford,
lookout.
to the northwest.
Butcher could be around any corner. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. Women murdered time and again, and all the guards care about is the war. Yes? Need something? Yeah? Yes? Yeah? Yes? Yeah? What? Need something? Yeah? What? Yes? Yeah? What?
Let me know if you see anything you like. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
Sarah? Yes, Sarah?
There's something you need.
Need something? Yes?
Need something?
It was delicious.
It was my pleasure, Torbjorn.
Keep that magic away from me.
All delicious and affordable.
Need something?
Yes.
Spare a coin for an old woman, spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divines smile on a charitable soul. A few septims for myself.
There's something you need?
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but...
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have you taken care of that little problem? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here, everything I earned from my last shipment, it's yours. Do come again.
Assorted fruits and vegetables. All
Hmm?
delicious and affordable.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale. Cookware, knives, and other goods for the home, all at reasonable prices.
Did you have any luck tracking down
I'd
some
travel
more
more, but who wants to deal with all the
Revan put word
soldiers
out
these
to his
days?
suppliers, but with the war on, tools are scarce. Both sides have been snapping them up.
Just got here from the
Tell 'em I'll
Somerset
pay double the
Isles.
normal
Lots
price.
of opportunity in
Getting by
Skyrim.
with one broken pitchfork, but it's falling
It was
apart.
difficult at first.
I'll
The
be sure to
Nords of
stress
this
your
city are at best suspicious of
farmer in Skyrim
outsiders.
is short on supplies these
But
days.
in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Thank you for your custom.
What a display of color. Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm, fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth? Thanks.
Buying and selling a wide range of
There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and
Assorted
ice?
fruits and vegetables. All delicious and affordable.
Good day to you.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum. Wherever I can find them. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on.
Ripe and ready for your table.
Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
I'm waiting.
I'll be fine.
Out with it.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey.
Be careful.
You don't know what's inside.
What are you looking at?
Out with it.
I can... Just...
You see, you're not...
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... Just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Out with it.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much. Mm-hmm.
I'm so close to the answer. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. The legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool! I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do.
Yes? Yes?
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him. It doesn't matter what I believe. Norelian does, and it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now. Until next time.
I hope you have coin to spend and you're not just here to gawk at my goods.